In this week's Ticklist, we hear about the latest action from the Boulder World Cup in Seoul, a gnarly Himalayan Ascent, and more news from the on-form Will Bosi. A round of the IFSC Boulder World Cup took place in Seoul at the weekend. In the women's event, US climber Natalia Grossman flashed problem number 4 to assert her dominance over the competition and the overall standings. Oriane Bertone finished second place and seemed to have found a new mindset after nearly topping the decisive third problem. It was the 17-year-old's third World Cup medal. The podium was completed by US climber Brooke Rabatou, who failed to climb the first problem, after which she barely put a foot wrong. As the men began to climb, the rain started falling, slowly at first, but it turned into a downpour, soaking the audience and clearly affecting the athletes with cold. No one had expected rain. It was another factor for the athletes to contend with. Japan were ominously good, filling 5 out of 6 places in the final. Coming into the final climb, Yoshiyuki Ogata, Kokoro Fuji and Tomoe Narasaki had almost identical scores. The rain got harder and harder. It started to seep through the joins in the walls as volunteers and judges frantically tried to mop it up. Current Boulder World Champion Kokoro Fuji took the gold after a superb top of problem number 4. Olympian Tomoe Narasaki added a silver to the gold that he won in Meringen, and Yoshiyuki Ogata completed the podium. The next round takes place from the 20th of May in Salt Lake City. Ramsden and Tim Miller have just returned from a trip to the Jugal Himal, northeast of Kathmandu in Nepal, where they made the first ascent of an unnamed and apparently unclimbed peak mapped at 6,563 metres. The pair have named the peak Jugal Spire and their 1,200 metre granite north face route the Phantom Line, ED+. Paul told his sponsor, Mountain Equipment, the north face forms a huge sweep of granite with one potential line of weakness that we climbed over an 8-day period with 5 days spent on the face. The route was hard with thin ice and mixed climbing, with enough blank sections to keep us guessing all the way up. We've called the route the Phantom Line, ED+, due to its ability to appear and disappear when viewed under different light and weather conditions. He also told UKC, the climb is a product of too much time spent on Google Earth during the lockdowns. The mountain itself is actually one of the closest to Kathmandu, and its north face is one of the biggest and steepest rock walls in Nepal, but this appears to have previously gone unnoticed. Will Bosi has climbed multiple hard problems on the northern sandstone of the Czech Republic. Will managed 2 Font 8B pluses, an 8B and an 8A plus flash. Commenting on his trip, he said, "I have had such an unbelievable time out here discovering the climbing areas and meeting such an amazing community of climbers. I totally understand why the climbers hold the sandstone region as such a special place. The rock is truly amazing, and whilst I was held back by my skin letting me down, the climbing I managed was top class. I cannot wait to return to explore further." Don't forget to like and subscribe for more climbing news and gear.